Okay, we're back. Terror from the Void, the Phoenix Points. We've just bantered for like an hour before the stream. Oh, much longer than I had anticipated. So we'll see how long we got today. But it was some good banter. We do have some fun before the streams. I know a lot of people they only catch it later. I know my time is a little weird, but if you can manage it, we go into our nerd stuff before the game starts up. I put that out there. It gets lonely in here these mornings. It's nice to have more people to banter nerd shit with. All right. And oh, also, hey, for everyone watching in the future on the archive, that has all been caught up. So this is currently where we're at in the playthrough right now. Welcome to the future or the present, I guess. But yeah, here's the time where if people want to yell at me for playing the game badly, now that we're all caught up, I can actually correct myself in real time. I'm sure I'm playing horribly, but I'm having fun doing it. So let's get in there, load that game, and where were we? I can't even. It's been a little while since we last played, so I can't remember what I was doing. But let's load the game up. Oh yeah, right. The behemoth had awakened, and we got aerial combat to worry about now. I think the behemoth. I think it went back under the ocean, and that means it's gonna pop back up and be stronger than ever. Oh god, the behemoth is going to be an element on the geoscape that is it's gonna really it's gonna fuck with a lot. Okay, it hasn't gone under the ocean yet. It has not gone under. Uh, So, okay, the behemoth is roaming the land. Its disruption points is 2 out of 3. So the more that we disrupt it, the more, yeah, like it'll eventually go under the ocean and it'll come back stronger. I will say that I'm not sure how to deal with it as it gets stronger, because right now I have 2 attack manticores, and aerial combat is interesting in this game, but it feels like I don't know, it feels like the aerial combat is really easy to fuck up. Now I wonder, so if we're getting a little bit of lag here as we load. Guess it's been a while, but I am kind of wondering. So it seems like I think you can just swap out parts on the planes, like on the fly. I think you can just swap out parts as needed, and I'm wondering if maybe that's like if maybe the way to do it to make the combat a little better is to save your game right before you engage with one of the flyers, and then engage it and see like, okay, what damage type does this thing do, right? And then load, right? Like basically see what damage types it deals, see what damage types it's weak to, and then you load the game and you outfit your manticore with exactly what it's weak to and exactly how to defend against it. I wonder if like that does sound a little cheesy, I know, but uh, I feel like that might be the optimal way to do it. Like dangerously cheesy, but that might be what we got to do. The only other thing is, I don't see. Here's the thing: this game is very different from XCOM in that there's very few straight upgrades. So it's more about like side grades and all that. And right now we have nothing but manticores, right? But we could theoretically, right? We have other options. So I don't have the Anu planes, but I do have access to the Synedrian Helios and the Jericho, the Thunderbird. But the thing is that none of it is like a straight upgrade, right? So the Manticore the Manticore seems to be a middle of the road aircraft. Like the Helios is faster, it has better range, but its durability is way lower. Capacity doesn't matter for a fighter, but yeah, like it has way less durability, which means less health, right? Like does that? Yeah, that. So durability directly translates to health. So having 250 less health, or 150 less health, I think. No, it's 250. Yeah, having 250 less health, that's not great. But then you have like the Thunderbird, and the Thunderbird is much slower than the Manticore. It's way slower, but it has, it has better range still, and it's got 1,000 durability, so it's very, very tanky. The thing is like, yeah, none of these, I don't know, like none of these really, they're not upgrades, they're just different ways to do things. So I think, okay, I think the modules for the aircraft is probably, that's probably where things are going to come in clutch, right? So right now I'm making flares, so it's an infrared countermeasure. We can swap that in when we need to. I have a lot of gear for my soldiers coming up. We need that. And let's see, what else? So we did research some Synedrian equipment, and I think do we have the Jericho stuff? Probably not. No, I don't think so. Okay, so this is an infrared countermeasure. We have a fire suppression system, so this would be a fire countermeasure. So it's 20 additional armor, and it counters fire weapons. I honestly think we should just have all the, like, we should have access to all of the countermeasures. That's what I think. But then we have weapons, and I don't know, man. I don't know about the weapons. Like, so like the Synedrian laser gun and the incinerator missile, which does incendiary damage. Which I guess, hey, that's so that would be a way we could do fire damage to them. So yeah, the whole like aerial combat is it is as complicated as ground combat, honestly. And oh, we have a Cito in the chat. Yay! Hey there. Oh my god, the references I still I mean, wait, spheres like Phantasm? I know very little about the Phantasm movies, though. I just know there's the little ball things that fly around and drill into people's heads, and the red Kool-Aid comes out, just gushers out. That's all I know about that. Yeah, that's the only thing I could. That's the only thing that came to mind, Cito, when it's like, spheres and brains and like that's the only thing that comes to my mind. All right, so I guess I might want, like, I don't know. Wait, so this laser, it uses radar guidance. The current weapons that we're using. Like we have missiles and then we have cannons. So the cannon that we're using now, it uses visual guidance, right? So it's a visually guided system. 180 damage, 360 shock damage. That's a lot of damage. This right here, the Synedrian laser gun, so it's radar guided, which I guess, so yeah, like if you can't see the enemy, then it would be better, but so it does 1 burst, 50 ammo capacity, 5-second cooldown. Oh, hold up, it's that time. Thanks, Cito. Oh, we got Tanaka'd. As I'm just trying to like manage my production here. Also, Sito, the corpse dwarves and Phantasm, they're like Jawas. They're just Jawas. Okay, this Synedrian laser gun. I mean, I see the advantage that it's radar guided and not visually guided, but like, okay, it does 80 damage. That seems horrible, but there has to be something about how it delivers damage, right? So this has a burst of 1, 50 ammo capacity, 5 cooldown, 1,850 range, 85 accuracy. Okay. So the heavy cannon here, it has a 13-second cooldown, less ammo. So basically, it's almost 3 times as slow as the Synedrian laser, right? It's almost 3 times as slow, with less ammo. But I guess if you think about it like that, I mean, at least the core damage it's about even. But this has 65 accuracy, 1,300 range. So actually, the Synedrian laser gun, it has more range, more ammo. The damage is comparable, and it's way more accurate. So I think we want the Synedrian laser gun. I think we want that. Now, what about their missiles? 40 incendiary damage, 1,200 range, 80 accuracy. Okay, the Synedrian stuff is well, it's way more accurate and it's longer range, but or no, this one is shorter range, but more accurate and higher damage. And this right here, okay, so the Phoenix missile, 13-second cooldown. And it has a lot of ammo, like a lot of ammo. This is on a 26-second cooldown, so it's way slower. It's shorter range, less ammo capacity, but it does it does a lot more damage, and it's fire damage, and it's more accurate. But I think we're getting low on our tech resources, so for now we'll make what we got here, but that'll be it for now, I think. And we'll make that other stuff after. We still need equipment for our new, like, we have some new guys, so we still want to make equipment for them. All right. Oh yeah, we got our food production facilities underway. Personnel. Okay, yeah, the Aurora here, that's just it's a combat plane. They don't need equipment. They're just combat pilots, right? Actually, I think maybe the combat pilots, I don't think it matters how many people are on the combat planes. I don't think it does matter. So I could take, like, yeah, I could take Citizen Eileen here and transfer her back to Phoenix Point. So she's in the pool, right? And then we have a Chimera over here piloted by Han Solo, but he's over at Sumral. He's got gear and everything, but I guess he doesn't really need it. So if we have another technician, like if we have another technician that needs gear, we could give him the gear. Kramer's got gear. So okay, we're good. We're good for gear then. Okay. Oh man, we need some of Tanaka's special anti-air missiles. But okay, so I think well, first off, where are our planes? Let's catch up on that. So the Aurora is at base. Chimera is at its base. Though it can leave. It's at a point where it, like, yeah, it could travel, it could go places. Probably a good idea to have it travel even. Although we do need to explore down here, and we need to claim that base eventually, because the mist is spreading at the South Pole. Okay, the Manticore Prime is currently going over there for some... I guess it's just going to explore. Cool. The Sphinx is currently returning to base. Alright. Trying to see like what's out and about. I don't think there's anything else out and around. Missions though. So let's see. We need to complete some research, and we have the 4th initiation by the disciples. This one's a little bit of a quandary. Oh, also Sito. The Halloween. I don't know. This year around, neither of us really had the Halloween spirit. I don't know. We weren't feeling it as strong as usual. We both love Halloween, but I don't know. We did hand out candy though. Like we got candy, we handed it out to the kids. You know, we did a little decorating at least. Not much, but a little. But it was kind of just a chill. It was a chill Halloween. I don't know. Sometimes just not feeling it. Though did have a lot of chocolate. We ate way too much chocolate and got our sleep rhythms completely out of whack. Alright, let's see. So, right. Oh yeah, there was a mission. I think we stopped like mid-mission last time, and I did finish that, and I got offered the next Disciples mission. So if we do that, it's against Jericho. Yeah, we have to eliminate a group of New Jericho soldiers occupying a sacred site. So this will put us in direct conflict with New Jericho. How much so? I'm not sure how much in conflict this will put us, but probably it might be an issue. So I'd say I'm gonna save before doing the mission, and I'll do the mission, and if the consequences are so great we cannot repair it, I won't do it. But otherwise, otherwise sure, I'll do it, and we'll fix the damage later, you know. The main faction that we're working with though is Synedrian. We're up to 71% with them. Like I did say, if we really have to choose sides, Synedrian is going to be the ones that we go with. So okay, let's just make sure that our Sphinx crew, because they're the ones closest, I think. Let's make sure that they are good to go for another mission. So they look fine. Yeah, their health and stamina is all at a relatively good place. I'd say they could just get in there and do it. And I think the Manticore is fully ready, but I think I was just sending them out to do a little exploring and scavenging. Oh yeah, are there any colonies out? I don't think so, right? I don't think there's any. It would show over here if there's a colony out, I think. And yeah, we're good for that. None that we can see anyway. All right. Again, it's sorry, a lot of maintenance this time around, but it's been a little bit since I played, so refamiliarizing myself. So we're currently repairing a lab and a fabrication plant, so that'll make both production and research go a little bit quicker. That's nice. Food production is, yeah, we have 3 food production plants on the way. That, if it works the way I think it does, that should put us in the positive for food. So we won't have to worry about trading our food away so much. It was never a huge worry, but it'll be even less of one now. And yeah, then we're manufacturing stuff for our guys and our planes. The main threat that we have now is the Behemoth. Yeah, the Behemoth is just, floating around the world. If it manages to like if it sends a scout out and it manages to ping a city and then come back to the behemoth will just go over there and it will just absolutely wreck that haven. It'll basically kill half the population. So the behemoth is it is not fun. It is a doomsday accelerant. It's just it's a big old can of gasoline waiting to be poured over this geoscape. Fun. I want to remind that the behemoth was a DLC. It was a DLC that basically just makes your game a whole lot harder, which I find funny. Usually DLCs are supposed to make the game a little easier with more content, right? Nah, not here. Oh, Pandorans have initiated a raid flight. Okay, we got Pandoran flyers out. That means the Aurora needs to get their asses out there. So yeah, whenever they initiate a flight, you kind of have to see where they're going, and you have to anticipate it and move ahead of them. Also, let's save, because we have been doing a little management, right? Okay, so yeah, we have to pay very close attention to this one. So I think it's going right there. Also, we should probably just have where's the Chimera? Yeah, we should probably, well, the Chimera has things that we need it to do soon, but I think the Aurora, or at least one of the planes, should always kind of be near the behemoth, so it's ready to go out and, you know, attend to a problem. That's definitely where it's going, yeah. Okay. So we're gonna have the fight now, I think. Right? Fight time? Fight time? Yeah, okay. So what do we got? So it's a Charun, it has napalm breath, and it can ram at close quarters. So napalm breath, and it rams you. Okay. So I don't think our countermeasures, like, this is evasion countermeasures, counters visual guided weapons. So the ram is a visually guided weapon. The incendiary, well, that's fire damage, right? But it's heat guided. Okay, so yeah, so we can countermeasure one of the things, but not both of the things. Yeah, auto. But honestly, I think the AI auto battle's just fine. So. And I'll speed it up. So I'm just watching it do its thing. Oh, getting some good hits in. Oh, they would just get right up in there, right up in its face. Just get in the fire. Oh no, wait, the problem is disengage. Can we disengage? Okay. So yeah, so the problem there is like you can see it, they disabled our weapons completely. They completely disabled all weapons, so we couldn't do anything against them. And also, so this has full charges. Did the AI just not use them? I thought auto battling was fine, but yeah, the AI really didn't seem to use any of the countermeasures. Like, that's a little bit of a problem. Yeah. Maybe I do have, like, maybe I do at least have to, like, maybe I at least have to use the countermeasures, because the AI didn't seem to use the countermeasures at all against anything. But then again, I guess the only countermeasure that would work against was ramming, and we weren't in range for it to ram us for most of that, so yeah. But the fire damage. Ugh. So here's the problem though, is that if we don't deal with that, then that haven is gonna it's gonna lose half of its population. That's I think we gotta load up. I think we kind of have to load up on this one. And I need to I think I need to like send the second plane. I need to send it over there and have it like get in on the action, or I need to equip the other Manticore, the one that has our actual crew on it. I think I need to equip that and have it be ready to fight. Yeah, I think the other crew isn't like, they're not even like the Chimera. There's no way it can get over here in time. It cannot physically get here in time. So we're gonna have to take the Manticore Prime. Let's see if we can do this first off, right? Like let's see if this is a possibility. So okay, so right now the Chimera is too far away to do anything. So take the weapons off of it. Manticore Prime is in range. But okay, you have to be at a Phoenix base. So you can't just, so you can take things on and off. It's instant, but you have to do it at a base. So okay, that's not too bad. We just have to get this to a base, but we can totally get it to a base, and we can swap out the modules. It's not gonna have a good combat, like a good evasion module, but we don't have much for that anyway, so. Alright, so let's send it back here, and again, this is gonna be a little tight. It's gonna suck, but let's see if we can make this work, and maybe manually fighting, maybe that'll work out a little better too. I didn't think I'd have to save scum on the Geoscape. You think of save scumming in like an XCOM type of game, it's generally in combat, right? But no. I need to save scum because my plane I can't plane good. Okay, so I mean, I'll say this right now. Compared to XCOM aerial combat, the aerial combat in this game it is a lot harder to wrap your head around. I'll say that. I think it's that there's a lot more checks and balances, right? There's a whole lot more checks and balances with this. So yeah, like against this enemy right here, we would definitely want to have like, yeah, if I had some incendiary protection, you know, or if I could avoid heat-guided weapons, then this would probably go down a lot better. Okay, so I think like, yeah, you do want it to get in there, right? But can I? Okay, so if I want it to dodge, I'm gonna have to yeah, if I want it to dodge, I'm gonna have to manually do that, but I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't. The only thing I can manually dodge is the ram, and the ram is not what's... Yeah, the ram is not what he's using right now. Oh, I disabled his flamethrower thing. Cool. But I can't shoot, so I have to disengage. It kind of like, See, this is something that doesn't happen in XCOM. So like, yeah, they disabled our weapons. I disabled their weapons. So we both disabled each other's weapons. So no one can fight. But yeah, like no one can fight, but it can still terrorize a haven. So, you know, we gotta deal with that, right? Oh god. So I think and what's this? Misty Days. What do we got? What do we got here? What's going on here? But I think we might. I think that haven might be fucked. I don't know. Also, yeah, Vexus. I mean, I said was very very mellow Halloween. Meh. Sometimes just not feeling the Halloween spirit. The Great Pumpkin just didn't come. Alright, so what do we got here? Misty Days. Fort Escort is surrounded by white cloudy sea, and people are terrified. Everyone living here has lost someone they love to the Pandora virus, and they all have vivid memories of what happened last time the mist rolled across the land. The fences are holding, but an undercurrent of panic is beginning to spread. Tell them only the Exalted can save them. No. Tell them only Synedrian has the kind of tech. Oh. I mean, let's let's not take sides, I guess, and let's just say that the Phoenix Project can save them. Yeah, there you go. I assume if we picked a side, I assume that the other factions would not like that very much. So yeah, people find it reassuring. Yay, they like us more. But, oh god, where did the thing... The behemoth is roaming. So, wait, did we do it? I'm just really curious, like, did we manage to fend it off or not, is the question. If we didn't manage to fend the thing off, then oh boy. But I am going to send the Chimera up here. I want it to be a little closer. The Manticore Prime, yeah, we're keeping that back here at base. Where's our other plane at? Where's the Aurora? Okay, the Aurora... So the Aurora went here to Fort Escort. Okay. Let's send it back to base for repairs.
Research complete.
So I'm not sure, like the Behemoth is not currently, like it's not traveling towards that base, so I'm hoping that we manage to stop, like I'm hoping we manage to stop it from harvesting, but I don't know. Like we forced it to disengage basically. Alright, but the Siren Vivisection, this is, I think this is one of the things we had to do to advance the plot. So, okay, we've detected powerful, unusual waveforms from the Siren's brain, which can influence human thought, especially if the mind is weakened in a receptive state. Complementary mutations, such as viral injection or psychic scream, are simply designed to make the victim's mind more vulnerable to total mind control. Lesser Pandoran mutations are effectively directed and controlled by Sirens by the same mechanism. The next step is to isolate and analyze the part of the creature's brain responsible for this extraordinary ability. Alright. Countermeasures. So, physiological tests have resulted in enhanced capability against Sirens in the field, but as yet, no countermeasure for their mental powers. So we do more damage to them, but that's it. Okay, so the next research is the Pandoran telepathic nodule. Ooh. Well, I assume good things will come out of that, but there's some other research we want to do beforehand. There's a lot of research we want to do beforehand. God, the research list is getting really long. I think we need that new lab. I think the thing is that research doesn't take very long in this game, but there's a ton of research. There is so much research. Okay, so currently we're making flares. I think that last fight really, really showcased why you need good countermeasures. I think that highlighted it pretty good. So yeah, this would help protect against infrared. And the fire, okay, so the fire suppression system, so that's not a countermeasure, but it provides armor. Yeah, it gives 20 additional armor, and it counters fire-based weapons. So I would guess that's fire-based weapons of all types, I would assume. Oh, thanks. Hope it's not a robot. uh, but okay, I think, man, I want to get this armor for my guys, but at the same time, I kind of think we really need these systems for our planes. Also, probably more, like the Synedrian laser gun would probably be. I feel like that would probably be better for our plane's damage too. It has better range, it's got better accuracy. I feel like that'd do better overall. So I'm thinking like we push that to the top. I want to equip my guys too, but we have enough guys that are combat ready. More gear for our guys that can wait. It can wait for at least a little bit. So I'd say we get the flares in, and then like just to get the order of operations here. I think flares, then the new laser gun, and then the fire suppression system. And I think that'll our combat ready planes will at least be okay at that point. Oh yay, not robots. But hey there, Perplex or Mayhem. PM. Things are all right. It's a nice foggy Tuesday. And I just really wanted to play a little Phoenix Point. So, okay. Think I'm good there. I'm hoping that by at least disabling we kind of came to a stalemate, so I'm hoping at least disabling the Charon. I hope that's making the behemoth go away and that it's not gonna harvest that haven. Okay, okay. Purple works for me. Also the text color, so perfect. Works out just fine. Okay. So, yeah, I guess sending my planes back to base. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Okay, nothing bad. Ooh. Ever since the behemoth has popped out, I'm getting all paranoid now. Okay, just more constructions. It's nothing bad. Nothing bad. It's all fine. It's all fine. Also, wait, did we I don't see the food on the, like, we were making food facilities. I don't think that's done, right? No, it's just okay. Just pushed off the list. There it is. There it is. Okay. And yeah, this is it's only like I'm doing it with Terror from the Void now, but it's only my second time really playing Phoenix Point. The first time I got a decent ways in, I think, but it fell apart pretty quick. And then I just put it down for a while just because other games. I did like it though, and now giving it another shot. So far enjoying. It's just this game gets very stressful very fast. Okay, so the Aurora and all that, they're all mostly back at base. I'm trying to think what we need our guys to do right now. Well, we have the 4th initiation. Did I send I'm sending a crew there, right? Like we got this plane out. Okay, so the Sphinx is gonna go handle that. That might make New Jericho hate us. I'm not sure. We'll see. I guess normally I like to kind of relax when I play games. That's why I like RPGs a lot. You know, I like to just relax, just grind and chill, right? But every now and then I do like something that puts me on edge. I do like a little stress every now and then. Not too much, but just a little. Just a little. Also, ooh, wait, this base. Okay, they trade food for tech, and we have a good amount of food, and not a lot of tech, so I'll, before we do this mission, let's just do a little trading. Okay, or The Aurora is rearmed. Look at that. We're in the positive. We are in the positive for food. Nice. I think I might want to make more food production. I wasn't sure if it would just counter my like the hunger of my guys, or if I could actually be in a net positive. Now that I know I can be in a net positive, I might want to make more food facilities, because that's kind of what we trade for the most. Okay, but otherwise, I guess I'm just gonna park my planes here until they're all good to go. The behemoth is just okay. I think we managed to counter the behemoth. That's good, but it's presenting all kinds of stress. So okay, the Sphinx. That's what we're dealing with now. Get it to a mission. Fort Freya. Okay, what's going on here? Our operatives have arrived at New Jericho Haven called Fort Freya. It looks like the people here are in mourning after a recent conflict with another human faction left many dead. Commander Tamas, you got a little accent there, blames Sanhedrian, but it's not entirely clear what actually happened. Apparently there was a firefight near one of the gates in the middle of the night, and figures who seem to be wearing Sanhedrian armor stole several crates of supplies. Several New Jericho soldiers died in the raid, including the commander's nephew. So we could just give them food aid, which I assume that would make the local leader like us. We can rile them up against Sanhedrian. We could just contact Sanhedrian about this, or stay out of it. I'm kind of curious what the... Yeah, I am kind of curious what contacting Sanhedrian about this would accomplish. This one, we're in good with them the most, so I assume that this would not be the right option. Food aid, I assume that would just make the local guy like us a lot, but probably wouldn't really influence much. I mean, we could do it. And stay out of it, that's not a good choice. And, oh yeah, purple, so far my day is, well, I mean, I kind of just... like after getting things ready to go in the morning, I pretty much just immediately started in on the stream. Like after doing, the basic house maintenance, and also getting the home office stuff all squared away. Yeah, just straight to the stream, straight to Phoenix Point. And today is just it's a nice wet, foggy day. It's very wet and foggy. But otherwise, the day is just starting, really. So yeah, I think my best option here is to just yeah. I assume that we even have this option because we're so high with like I assume we wouldn't even have that option if we weren't in good, right? So let's see. Oh, nice! That smooths it out. So Sanhedrian representatives assure us that they had nothing to do with what happened. The culprits may have been raiders with Sanhedrian equipment. A shipment of armor was hijacked recently. This information seems to change Commander Tamas's mind, at least to the point where he's no longer certain. So that changes New Jericho's attitude to Sanhedrian positively, which is good. Like if we can make the factions like each other a little more, that would be great. But it also, yeah, so New Jericho likes us more, the local leader likes us more, and Sanhedrian likes us more. That was just that was great all around. Nice.
I suppose we should have known that trying to find a solution to the Pandora virus would come at a cost, but did it have to be like this? Recently, several prominent Sanhedrian scientists have gone missing. We thought they had been kidnapped, but we have just uncovered proof that they've been victims of the Typhon Brigade, a paramilitary organization associated with New Jericho. No, let's speak clearly. A death squad.
Uh-oh.
Our people are dead. All of them. Executed for betraying the cause of pure humanity.
So, okay, we now have... Yeah, so I think we now are going to have two missions that want us to go against New Jericho.
They thought we were weak because we don't subscribe to their beliefs. because we don't think everything can be solved by owning or killing. They thought we were going to surrender the human cause. And they thought we wouldn't defend ourselves, wouldn't use violence if necessary. Let's show them the depth of their era.
So, oh boy, yeah. So, okay. So the disciples, they want us to fight New Jericho, and now Sanhedrin also wants us to fight New Jericho. Like we've got two diplomatic missions that. Why does everybody hate New Jericho? Like everybody hates them. So yeah, if we do both, then I guess that's going to be a big hit, right? But I do want to advance both. Like I want to advance everyone as much as I can. Yeah, I guess the problem is, I think the problem is that both Sanhedrin and the disciples, they kind of. I mean, the disciples, it's more like join the cult and become a crab mutant, right? But Sanhedrin is more about, well, they really like their AI a lot, and also they seem to be more about figuring out how to coexist with the mutants rather than becoming them, and neither really get along with New Jericho's philosophy, which is basically kill the mutants with fire, right? Just Space Marine it up. So I guess it's kind of inevitable that we'd come to conflict there, but yeah, I was hoping to keep on everyone's good side, but we might have to make the sacrifice and lose out on some Jericho tech. Might have to make the sacrifice. But the diplomatic missions, I gotta do them if I want to advance. And yeah, I mean, I don't know, like, yeah, New Jericho is building, they're building RoboCops over there. Like, I don't know, I mean, it's not mutants, but I feel like probably there's gotta be some questionable ethics in there somewhere, right? Okay, but the reason I went to this haven in the first place is because I wanted to trade some of my food for tech, especially now that I'm in a fairly good place with food. Like, we're in a net positive, right? And if I keep building more food facilities, we might actually be able to generate a decent amount of food every month. So yeah, I'd say food, we can fairly comfortably trade it away at this point. Like I have enough recruits, like I have enough soldiers for everything I need, so yeah, I don't have a huge need of food. No pressing need for it. Might want to even get a bit more materials, because this is a better trade too. The food one, 4 food for 6 materials is a much better trade. So we'll be a little light on food, but we're in the green, so yeah. Okay, now I can either open up a new base, or maybe I kind of feel like I want another combat plane, actually. Like another combat plane might be a good idea. And I think there's a base that has, yeah, this base right here has a plane ready to go. Just ready to go. And we could activate it too. But are there any other ones? Like, that's not really a terribly advantageous position. I like to try to go for ones that are gonna give me something, right? Like, other than just a plane, but like, be near a mist outbreak, right? I kind of wanted to activate this one. Yeah, I kind of really wanted to activate this, but I don't know. I'm hoping that as this expands, that maybe we'll detect something over here, but I don't know. It's just the mist is spreading pretty quick over here, and yeah, you want to get a base up and running before it's in the red. But I don't know. Also, thanks for showing up, Sito, but see you around. Oh, getting congested. Gotta drink my water. But yeah, I think the game even encourages you to expand your base network in a way that is kind of like you have coverage of the missed areas, right? Generally a good idea. And that's mostly what I've been trying to do, although, yeah, like I got no coverage here, none here. Yeah, that needs work, but it's also just I could most certainly use a free plane, right? I could use a free plane. I'd like that a lot. Please, yes, please. I don't think any, as far as I can tell, I don't think any other bases would give me a free plane right now. So yeah, it's like, is it the best use of resources? Maybe not, but free plane. I don't know. I'll consider it though. I guess I don't have to spend it. Don't have to spend the resources immediately. Okay. So time to piss off New Jericho. So got the Sphinx here. Let's send it in. And while the Sphinx is doing that, I could send the Manticore. I could send the Manticore off to do this other mission that is also going to piss off New Jericho. We'll also just really anger the fuck out of him. Why not? So now the only thing we gotta watch out for is if like if a haven comes under attack or something, we don't really have anyone who's just in the area ready to go. Hopefully this mission doesn't get the Sphinx crew too beat up, because they'll kind of be all that's here for the moment. And the Aurora, well, I guess the Aurora, it's just a combat plane, but I guess it's got to repair. Man, I am nervous saving. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Oh yeah, research. I might want to change my priority on that. So, is there anything that could really help us out right now, or that we especially need? So this would allow Nanotech Field Kit Invest. I gotta be honest, the in-combat missions, they are getting a lot harder, but they're not impossible, they're not unwinnable. I just gotta play better. What's really more stress right now is the geoscape. The geoscape is getting very hectic right now. I think maybe the New Jericho Air Force Division, that would open up more like more countermeasures and stuff like that, right? That would open up more possibilities for my planes, and I think right now that's more what I need in the moment. Okay, so yeah, a group of New Jericho soldiers is occupying the site, and we gotta get in there and take them out. So yeah, I don't like it, but we're gonna have to do this, and I guess it'll probably present me with some options at the end of the mission. I guess I'll try to take the option that pisses off New Jericho the least, right? I think that's about as good as I can really hope for. I don't think I don't think we're gonna have that 50%. I don't think we're gonna be over 50% for long. But as long as they don't just outright turn hostile, we can repair things. We can build it back up. Okay, so this crew I think is all ready to go. Let me just double check what we've got here. So no stun weapons on this one, which no need for it. But okay, yeah, we got lots of heavy action here. Feel like maybe too much. Probably only need one per squad, but lots, 2 heavies, lots of assault, and then a sniper, which, yeah, that's fine. That is fine. So yeah, while it's loading in. So yeah, I feel like in general, so much about both the combat and the geoscape, everything, like with the aerial combat, it's lots of checks and balances, lots of that. a lot more, you know, you need specific counters, and having the correct counter is more important than like overwhelming tech, right? In XCOM, it's basically just a matter of you need to upgrade, right? But there's not as many straight upgrades here, which can be difficult to really wrap your head around. Okay, so objective, kill all enemies. Alright, we don't see any by default, that's okay. But yeah, I think I think it's also one of the reasons a lot of people get frustrated with Phoenix Point. But yeah, it's just so much about how the game works in all ways. Is it's more about countermeasures and adapting to specific situations rather than just simply, you know, straight upgrades and making sure that you're on the right tier, right? Like with both the old and the new XCOM games, it's pretty much just a matter of like, oh, you're using conventional weapons, you should have laser guns. Or you're using lasers, you should have plasma by now. It's all just kind of a straight upgrade game, and it's making sure that you're staying ahead of the curve, right? Like there's a curve and you need to stay ahead of it. That's how XCOM works. So as long as you're just constantly upgrading, you'll be okay for the most part. But with Phoenix Point, there's so few direct upgrades, so it really just feels more like you need a very specific counterplay for a specific enemy, and you kind of have to like prepare ahead of time a bit more. But at least that's kind of the vibe I get. Yeah, I mean, it's not that XCOM doesn't put your mind to the test either. There's still a lot going on, but it's more just like, in that game, it's more about staying ahead of the ever-increasing curve, right? And that can be challenging. That there is a lot of challenge in that. But, like, you do have to play good, but yeah, in this, it's like, you can play masterfully. But if you just don't have the right, like, you know, if you don't have the right countermeasures, then you'll probably lose no matter how good you play. Like the planes, right? Like, I didn't have the right countermeasure on my plane, and yeah, pretty much no matter how it goes down, the plane gets disabled. I couldn't do it any better. I was not prepared. And that's just, yeah, that's how this game rolls. And I can see how it can be frustrating. I could see it.
Operative on the move.
Okay, so I don't know where they are exactly. I guess we're in the corner, right? Yeah, we're down in the corner of the map. So the enemies are probably gonna be coming from that way, or if they're just in here, then I guess they would be in the building, right? So we could jet jump on ahead, and you know, that would give me some eyes a little bit closer here. Let's see, how close can I get without just being completely vulnerable and out in the open? I have a tendency to do that. Just I get a little greedy for progress, right? I think right about here, like, that would at least, then again, like, going that far ahead, what would that really do for me, I guess? Not a lot. Yeah, going way too far ahead would probably only put my guy in way too much danger than is necessary, so... Yeah, just right there for now. Mainly it's that heavies are so goddamn slow. They are just so slow that I gotta jet jump around a little bit. Alright. So right now we're kind of leaning towards this direction, but we don't know which. Yeah, we don't know where they're gonna be. So and I'm trying to at least have everyone behind some form of cover too. Cover is not. That's another thing. Cover is really not as good in this game as in XCOM. Not in like a bad way. It's just kind of the way that this game works is everything is very physical. So like you can be standing behind a wall, but if your foot's poking out, they can shoot your foot and they could totally kill you like that. So cover doesn't necessarily mean as much as it does in an XCOM game. It's not like, oh, you're behind half cover, well, you're gonna take 50% less damage now. Or you're behind a wall, you're basically untouchable. Not at all. It helps, like, especially if the enemy's using a weapon that has a lot of spread or something, then yeah, it can help, it can protect you, but it's not a given like it is in XCOM. Another thing that, you know, takes some getting used to. Okay, could move Burn up a little bit.
Let's make this happen.
And then Sophia's all the way back here. Again, we don't really know which direction they're going to be coming from. I mean, we're in a corner, so they have to be coming from one of the other opposite directions, right? That's kind of like, you know, physically how it's got to go down, but yeah, not enough information. So for now, let's just... We have some people overwatching, and everyone's in a relatively okay position, so let's see how that goes. But I do think so much, a lot of the negative stuff I've seen about Phoenix Point, it's people that they basically just look at it as this is an XCOM clone and it will play exactly like XCOM, and they try to play it like XCOM and it doesn't work out very well. I don't know. I feel like maybe that's just some people haven't really played a lot of games like this that aren't XCOM. Because, yeah, you can look at this. Like, if you just looked at a screenshot of this game, you'd be like, oh, is this XCOM? Yeah, it's very close, right? It's very similar in presentation. But it's just a style of game. There's a lot of games that have this kind of style. It is XCOM-like, but I mean, it's, you know, games can do their own thing with it. And if you just treat every game that looks kind of like this, like it's XCOM, you'll be very disappointed when it does not play like XCOM. I mean, you know, there's things to... Like, the game has issues. Every game has issues. But, like... from what I've seen, people that are very, very anti-Phoenix Point, yeah, it's generally because they, just kind of approaching it wrong. Also, I'm definitely gonna save in this one, not really to, not to try to save scum out of things, but I figure there's probably gonna be like a big moral choice after the mission. So, the only time I can really save is during the mission, right? So I want to have a save that's like right at the end. So when I have to make a choice after, I can play around with that and make the choice that minimally makes New Jericho hate me, because I have to do 2 missions that will make New Jericho not like me. So I'm trying to minimize that impact. Okay, so can I go in here? Is there anything going on inside? Oh man, I'm getting congested again. Water. I need to drink more water. One sec. It's easy to forget the hydration. Gotta stay hydrated. Okay. So yeah, I don't think we can do anything else here. at the very least, I don't know, doesn't seem like anyone's immediately here. I assume the giant building is where people would be going, though.
I'm on the move. Targets in sight.
Okay, ooh, zombie seals. That's the name of their little squad. Okay, who's the leader? The leader is Hunter. Okay. That's not Hunter, is it? No, that's Hunter. Okay, so if we can kill him, then that effect ends. He's a sniper, so not too tough, but...
Let's go.
So Bubsy's got a shot. But, come on, that ain't gonna... That ain't gonna hit. Maybe a grenade. No. Okay, so we basically got no chance, is what... that's what I'm seeing. Is basically no chance. We could try and get a heavy up on the roof and shoot down on him, but, might be okay there. Okay, they've got a heavy too. Alright. I think, hunker down though. That'll help. Yeah, honestly, yeah, this game, there is a lot to manage. Like, there is a lot to manage. I mean, one of the goals of this game, as I understand it, was to be more like the classic XCOM, the old ones. And the old ones are, like, they are it's a ton of management. And as someone who, you know, is also playing a long-running original XCOM mod, yeah, I can say there's a fuckload of management in classic XCOM, and this feels more like that. This definitely feels closer to that level of management than the modern XCOM games. I will admit though, the way that this game is more about like counterplays, that's something I think it's maybe just that I don't like. Very rarely in a video game do I have to worry about that. Like, very, very rarely do video games kind of put you in a position where you might not be able to handle something with just whatever you have on hand at the moment, right? Where you have to prepare ahead of time and make sure that you're ready, that you have the tools you need, and that you got to use specific tools, right? Like, that takes some getting used to, and that's, yeah, it's just because most modern games do not, they just don't have that element at all. It's gone. Alright, so let's see, I want to get my sniper up a little closer. But I don't want to put my sniper in danger just yet. So I think about there. Okay, we can still Overwatch, but I don't think Overwatch is really gonna do a whole lot from that. Like, from that position, it's not gonna do a whole lot. But I will, like, hey, maybe you'll hit something. Maybe. There's always that maybe. But it definitely seems like the action is going down in this building. So, yeah, let's get as many guys in the building and ready to go as possible. Okay, they have a sniper. Is that a sniper? Yeah, that's a sniper. So they got a sniper out on the building too. Wow, that's a shot right there. I'm not gonna make it, but I guess we need to get some people on the building too, huh? Looks like there's a. Yeah, it looks like there's a way to get up there. So.
Like the wind. Over there.
Ooh, another one spotted. What do we got? So another heavy all the way over there. That's fine. But yeah, I think in this game, I would say more so than ever in XCOM, I spend a lot of time just kind of deliberating what I'm gonna do on a turn in combat, or when I'm on the Geoscape, I spend a lot of time thinking about like okay, I need this resource. How am I gonna get it? What am I gonna do? What's the order I'm researching thing? Like, I spend a lot of time just sort of managing and thinking about what I want to do and if that's the best thing to do, right? And that can be stressful. There's times where it's I start panic saving and it gets a little bit much, but overall I think it's a good thing. It's a good thing that the game is pushing me in that way. I feel like it's probably super frustrating to watch someone like. It must be so damn annoying to watch someone just fumble as they cannot make a proper choice, as they weigh it all, right? Like, oh, that must be hell. But to play it feels good. Feels good that I at least have something going on that I got to use my brain meat for. That feels nice. Okay, so we got stuff over there on the building, in the building. I just need to start positioning people so that I can make a move next turn and hopefully not get them murdered in the process. So I don't think any of those heavies can, like, I don't think they can reach me over here. And I don't think the sniper can hit me over, like, if I stand in this general area, that's not safe. But I think, yeah, I think here should be safe. Relatively safe. Okay. And then Sophia's all the way back here, but yeah, I'll have Sophia so that we'll have two guys try to get up on the rooftop and deal with anything up there. And everyone else, it's gonna be a big standoff in the building. Yeah, I think this will hopefully work out. And yeah, I mean, like, look, I'm no strategic mastermind, and I'm not above save scumming or anything like that, but, you know, I like my game to be smooth, somewhat smooth, but, yeah, I don't know, it does feel good to at least have a game try to push me, rather than kind of softballing me. I don't like feeling like the game is softballing me. Ooh! Well, I guess that's something we gotta worry about now. I think that was like a shoulder rocket, right? That was like some kind of shoulder rocket or something. Oh boy. Oh no, oh no. Please don't tell me that he lost his... Okay, no, he didn't lose his weapon. I had him holding a grenade before. I was really worried that somehow he lost his gun. Oh, thank God. Okay, alright, so the sniper went over there. Other sniper is up. Okay.
I'm prepared.
Can we get a shot in? I think if we use quick aim, we can probably actually shoot this one over here.
Moving in quick.
Oh, I could have had them. Oh man, I mean, I'm thinking so much about like the guy over here, but next turn. Wait, what? All of a sudden, now I can see them? Huh? No, I can't see. That's weird. Okay, I sure hope we're not gonna get killed somehow standing there. But yeah, like we could send a guy around back and shoot the sniper right here, right? Like I don't know why my brain just like, I had a lapse there. I think I was so focused on what I was doing with them, right? I was moving them to the rooftop so they could deal with the other sniper, but why do that when this one, he's moved in such a good spot to just,
Eyes peeled.
like, we could just murder him right now. 2 quick aims. I think 2 quick aims will probably do it. So yeah, do this in a way where, yeah, funny enough, shooting enemies in the ass, it's the leg, right? But it does seem to be very effective at killing them. And it's like center mass, so
Target hit.
little chance to miss. So when in doubt, go for the ass.
Aiming.
Okay, leader down. Alright, so they lose their bonus, which hadn't kicked in yet, but well, now we don't have to worry about it. So there's one heavy here, there's another one too, but okay, what do we want to do with our heavy here? I wonder, could I just throw a grenade? Like, could I throw a grenade straight up to the roof? I wonder. I feel like the issue there is, yeah, it wants to... you kind of have to, like... If we had some kind of rocket, maybe, right? But, alright, I think just moving in and going for the kill is the way to go on this one. Now, this looks like glass. I'm assuming that it's glass and that we will shoot through it. I'm assuming. No, apparently that's some that is some sci-fi material that is it looks like glass, but it's bulletproof.
I can make
Okay.
a difference.
Then well, I got my assault unit here. Not sure how effective they'll be. I don't think we can shoot. I was thinking, oh, you get over their head and shoot down on them, but I don't think that'll work out too good. Perfect shot. We have very, very nice shot here, and we can do it twice. I took a gamble on that glass, but yeah.
Zooming in.
All right, so I'm seeing like no damage dealt. I think it's the Synedrian rifles don't hurt the armor enough. I think is the problem. I mean, yeah, there's no great options here though. That's his missile launcher. I could disable that. I could go for a mix of the head and the missile launcher. And I know I'm putting Burn in a real bad position here, but like if I can take out something on this guy, that would be great. Yeah, I think. So yeah, the problem is that the Synedrian lasers don't really do much against armor. So but if I could take out his launcher, that thing hurts. So yeah, I'd like to do that. Oh, well, now he retaliates. He didn't do that before. That was a like point blank one. Oh no, they're getting jittery. So Burn might be in a really bad position now. We do have something that should keep them from dying, unless that kicked in already. That might have kicked in already. Yeah, Die Hard already kicked in. So Burn is in a very, 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 very bad position right now. And they're bleeding too, which like
Standing by.
Yeah, we kind of I think we kind of fucked that one up a little bit. I do believe. I got greedy. I wanted to I had blood in my eyes. I just wanted to disable that damn launcher, right? But in the process, I'm pretty sure we just got Burned killed. So, not great. Well, hey, I guess that's another Revenant, though, right? That's another Revenant we can research. Oh, great shot. Yeah, like they do. They look very Space Marine. Depending on what class they are, they look like either Space Marines or like just something from RoboCop. They're also armored as fuck. Like they have really heavy armor and their weapons hit quite hard. Okay, so yeah, Sophia's out of... Yeah, like I got no one that can really jump in here to save Burn. So, it's not great. Yeah, like I can't get close enough to actually use this. Very, very, very unfortunate.
Ready-ish.
I'm pretty sure he can see us too, right? So.
Receiving loud and clear.
It's like, was it worth disabling the launcher? Was it worth it? uh. Well, yeah, I'll just do a little Overwatch here, I guess. It's about the best I can do.
I'm going.
Yeah, a little Overwatch, but otherwise I can't save anyone here. So I played badly, and Burn must pay the price. Oh hey, he just pops right on in, huh? Okay, that works. Oh, is he missile launching us from over? Oh yeah. I don't think that hit anything though.
Protecting humanity.
Ooh, very nice. Two-shotter. And that ended. Oh my god! I think that just saved Burn's life. I think that saved Burn's life. That two-shot sniper reaction. Oh my god. Okay, Burn has a chance to live now.
What's our plan?
Oh my god. Oh my god. So, okay, that was tactical genius right there. Planned it from the beginning. Bet you didn't see that one coming. That worked out nicely. And yeah, oh yeah, the unit did just say ready-ish. they don't have a lot of banter, but I like their banter is just kind of funny. I like it. All right, so I think since Burn's arms are disabled now, I guess we should just get Burn out of there, like just get out of there. But I'm not sure where safe is exactly, so let's not rush into anything.
I'm prepared.
So the sniper, I guess the sniper that was on the roof, they just kind of jumped down there and. Yeah, I don't know what their plan was. They just jumped down right in front of a fucking heavy, and yeah, they got machine gunned to death instantly. So now we have another heavy who's standing over there, and he likes to throw rockets. So yeah, let's get our assault unit. Let's get them up there on the roof and ready. Might be a good idea to bring Vexus back around there too. Vexus already got a kill this mission, so he's doing great. Don't need to worry about him. I am still worrying about EXP, right? But probably he's done. I don't think he'll get any more kills.
Channel open.
Now, let's see what the sniper can see over here. He can't see anything. Alright, so he got a kill. I mean, Burn didn't do a whole lot, but that's okay. Not everyone can be a winner every round.
Acquiring target.
Will this kill? Will it? Wait, what's the bonus we got? We got Gunslinger. So you can shoot the handgun 3 times. We don't need the accuracy, so yeah, do it. Okay, and now we still have enough to Overwatch, so...
I'm on Overwatch.
So if we see it and it moves, we can shoot. God, the sniper having... So it only costs 1 action point to Overwatch, and then I got the perk that lets him shoot twice when he Overwatches. That is a delicious combination right there. He's almost better at overwatching than he is at just shooting outright. Oh god. There is, yeah, like, XCOM 2 does have some fun stuff with that. Which, you know, I do like the modern XCOM games. They're a little simplified, especially compared to the old ones, but they are fun. I think they border more into RPG territory than like, yeah, they're more like, as a tactical RPG, they lean more on the RPG side of things, I think. And nothing wrong with that. I kind of like it even. Because, hey, I like Final Fantasy Tactics, right? But, yeah, things can get a little goofy with it, too. I feel like this, especially the story, I feel like XCOM 2 gets a little goofy at points, you know? Because even the original modern, like the first modern XCOM game, it has more of a horror lean to it. And the old games are definitely more horror / mystery themed. But like XCOM 2 just felt like good dumb action fun, right? Which isn't necessarily what I want in XCOM. Also, I didn't say hey to experiments. I didn't say hey. But I saw that emote. The problem is that right now everybody has a purple name in my chat. So I like, if I'm just looking real quick, tends to bleed together. Like, I mean, I get why purple name comes up a lot, but it's better than like having a weird brightly, like a neon yellow or something that makes my eye hurt. It's better than that. Okay, so yeah, I guess we just keep Burn back here. Best not to die, right? Try not to die. And I'm trying to keep a save as close to the end of the mission as possible because, you know, we'll have to make a choice after this. But otherwise, I think that's about all we can do. Maybe, ooh, I wonder if I could use Bubsy here to maybe bait that heavy into kind of revealing himself a little bit, right? Like, if I make Bubsy more of a target, then if he moves, our sniper might get a shot on him. And we know how deadly that can be, right? So, yeah, maybe this might be a bad play, but, you know, maybe try and bait him out, right? Oh, look at that juicy unit you could shoot at. Oh, no, he's just running further away. Well, he almost blew his own ass off, so that works. That works out. New Jericho and their rockets.
Let's do this.
Alright, I really need some visual on this guy, though. I can't see him. If I can't see him, I can't fight him. But if anyone sees him, then he'll be a lot easier to target. It is kind of like putting ourselves in a little bit of a bad spot. But I think if I land right here, actually, like, that's probably enough cover that the rocket would... If he shoots a rocket, it would probably just hit the tree.
On it.
Still can't see anything. Like, I just need someone to have a visual on the enemy so that we can reveal it. Alright, who we got up on the roof? Oh, there we go. Okay, we spotted him. So now, alright, so now... Sniper still can't do anything, but maybe next turn. Oh, we can't get any closer here because the floor is blown out, right? But if I can get the sniper in a position where next turn he could get a shot, that works out. Okay, and we have another heavy back here. Again, not really in a good position, though. Them heavies, they move very, very, very slowly. But I think Sophia can probably... Okay, so she doesn't have a very good shot right now, but she has aimed burst, so... Yeah, the next shot uses double burst and gets 30% more accuracy, so that should tightens it up a little bit. It's something. It's something, all right. Now, quick aim, would that? I'm not sure if quick aim would help me to get a like if that would let me do an Overwatch shot with him right now. I don't think it would. So I'll just I'll let it play out. Okay, what's his plan? His plan is, I think his plan is to just stand there and die. So yeah, now would be the time to make that battle save. Every now and then, you know what it might be. He might be out of ammo. He might actually just be out of ammo. But every now and then, the enemy just kind of, they just sort of give up. Like, I mean, what can he do really? You know.
Moving.
All right, let's get as close as we can.
Aiming.
Yeah, right about there. Right about there. And just miss horribly.
Let's go.
I feel like the sniper can probably end this. I don't know. I have confidence.
Enemy hit.
Yeah, just a basic shot and then do a quick aim. Oh, I could have quick aimed on the sniper rifle twice. I could have done that. But this might work out too. Almost. Almost. Wait, if I quick aim again. Oh yeah, that's a free shot. Okay, right. Okay, then that'll kill it. So remember, I'm saving not for the battle, but for what comes after. So okay. Man, snipers. In any XCOM like that I've ever played, snipers they're always just the best. Like, no matter what game it is, it's like, you give someone a sniper rifle, that's all you need. Or a handgun, funny enough. So if they have both, then it's just, yeah, you're done. Okay, so no one leveled up, but good XPs, and, you know, everybody always gets their SP. But it's at this point the game is probably going to give me some moral choices, so that's what I'm worried about. I'm really trying. I'm trying so hard to stay on everyone's good side. I'm trying to be a professional fence sitter, but it is getting harder. Okay, so the Anu, they will now give me advanced mutation technology. Yay. I have not made use of mutations or cybernetics. I have not gone down either one of those paths yet. Just haven't really felt the need to. Okay, we are now aligned with their goals.
Do you understand why your actions were necessary? Why the site is sacred? It is here that the conditions existed which brought forth a better body with a free mind. One without the other is meaningless. The Exalted bids us understand. Why here? To fathom why the site is sacred is to fathom how other sites may become sacred also.
Again, I don't really particularly want to join their cult, but, you know, I'm just trying to be friendly with everyone. But now, are they going to make me make a choice? Surprisingly not.
And you shall hear the voice of the Shadowed Hierarch, and after him, the wisdom of the Synod of Yearning.
I'm actually really surprised that apparently I mean, we'll see, but apparently that didn't have any negative impact with New Jericho. I'm kind of shocked at that. I mean, I guess maybe no one needs to know it was me, right? But okay, so we got some tech, materials, and food, which I'd say resources are always really tight in this game, but I think we're doing okay. Alright, and I gotta replace everything. Yeah, wow, no consequences with New Jericho. I'm surprised at that. Also, apologies if you hear the beeping and all that. Like it's garbage day, so the organic and paper trash, you know, the trucks are going around. Lots of beeping as they pass directly next to our wall. Okay, so yeah, I guess I was expecting some sort of moral implications from that whole thing, but I guess maybe diplomatic missions are treated a little differently, so cool, we can be on everyone's good side, great. That's what I like to see. Okay, so send the Sphinx back to base, because yeah, we have a lot of injured people, they need some time to rest. They need that rest and recovery time. Alright, and Manticore Prime, we're sending them out to do the Black Ops mission for Synedrian. So I guess, yeah, I mean, I'd still say if we have to side with someone, we're going Synedrian this time around, but yeah, it really does pay to be on everyone's good side. Like, you get so many perks, right? Free research and all that. Okay, New Jericho Air Force Division. So, this is their particular methods. So what, okay. So, I mean, what's important is, what do they get to, like, what do you get to slap onto the plane? I guess we'll have to go to the manufacturing menu to see. But apparently, you get armor plates, a Fury Pod, and a railgun. So, okay, let's see what those actually do now and how they compare to what we already have. I don't know, actually. I honestly don't, like, I have never gotten that deep into this game. I know that there are ways to kind of repel the mist, like Synedrian, they have that mist repeller technology that they can research, and I would assume they could share it too. So, like, your bases and stuff, like, you could get mist repellers to kind of, yeah, to keep it back, and I think that can spread to havens as well. So there are ways to kind of counter the mist, but I don't know if there is any way to actually, like, reverse the spread. I'm not sure. It does make me nervous how the mist is just ever spreading, though. It's just, the map is getting redder and redder, and you know, every time we have to do a mission in the mist, it's well, everybody gets a little bit crazier. So let's see, armor plates provides 50 additional armor. I mean, I guess that's nice, but I kind of feel like that's just sort of a generic layer of defense. Not really the best. Okay, we got the Gadfly. So this is heat guided, 110 damage. I think all the weapons are more or less kind of on an equal footing as far as damage goes, because they have different cooldown times. But I don't like the 65% accuracy. So far, I like the Synedrian laser gun and how it's pretty accurate. I like that. And we got the Marauder. So, okay, the Marauder, which would be the equivalent of the laser gun, or, you know, the Phoenix equivalent. So it's 70% accuracy, 13-second cooldown, which I think that's about the same as the default. Yeah, it's the same as the default. And the Phoenix cannon, that's 360 shock damage. Thought it did a little something else too, but guess not. Or wait, I just noticed I don't see certain stats. Like, how much damage does this do? I don't see it. Yeah, like, I don't even see that anymore. Some information isn't... Oh, you gotta scroll up. Okay. So yeah, alright. The cooldown is the same. I don't like how low the ammo capacity is. That's a very low ammo capacity. So it does 120 damage, and it ignores armor, which I can see the value in that. Yeah, the whole ignore armor thing, that's... I could see a lot of benefit in that one. Okay, so I think it would pay off to probably have at least one of everything, and then swap it out as needed. But yeah, I'm seeing the value in just having a very diverse array of weapons and countermeasures for my planes. Right now, I'm getting the laser gun, some fire suppression systems, but the rest maybe when resources are a little bit more plentiful. Yeah, I kind of think that, like, when you can, I think the way to go is just to, you know, get mist repellent everywhere, and that's about as good as you can really hope for. I mean, the very nature of this game, though, is very... It kind of ties to the more Lovecraftian part of it, where there really is no good outcome, right? There's no, there's not really any good, yay, we beat the bad guys and defended the Earth and, you know, fuck yeah, humanity. It's not really that kind of game. So I think the best you can hope for is just to kind of figure out how to live on the planet without getting turned into a crab mutant. That's kind of the best outcome, really. Like, I'd say overall this game has a much more hopeless tone than XCOM, and I mean, XCOM is designed to make you feel pretty hopeless and helpless, you know? Alright, so I still need equipment, and yeah, getting all that done. Research. Well, I'll take the autopsy because it gives us some materials and food and all that. But I would like to... Yeah, I have a Synedrian Aspida, so I would like to get some tech for it. Poison weapons sounds nice. Oh yeah, we have the Disciples plane we never researched. Yeah, I don't know, there's a lot of stuff, we don't necessarily need it, but I want it. This one we do need to advance the Phoenix, you know, the Phoenix storyline. And I guess our guys get 10% more EXP, so that's nice. Yeah, like, oh god, that research list is getting long, and I can't really say that any one thing is more valuable than another, so... Yeah, I'm just, you know, let's just try to get through it, right? Oh wait, we have another one. Oh yeah, we have the advanced mutation tech. Yeah, add that one to the pile, right? Throw it on the stack. We do have another lab coming up, though, so that should help. Okay, so Manticore Prime, yeah, they're going to handle that. Sphinx going back to base. The Aurora, which is our main combat plane, it's just chilling, because right now the Behemoth is roaming, but it doesn't appear to be doing anything. So I guess we're cool, right? Okay, and let time advance. I'm just hoping that Behemoth doesn't just slaughter a whole haven all of a sudden. Okay, so the Myrmidon, a relatively simple organism. Their group tactics and strategic use of terrain suggest they are guided by some sort of hive mind intelligence. Remarkable features of their bodies are their light wings, capable of performing short-distance flights, making them the perfect reconnaissance trooper for the Pandorans. Their nimble legs provide stability and very fast walking speed. Closer inspection of their internal organs show close resemblance with various Pandoran worm species. To me, they kind of look like, honestly, this looks like, kind of looks like just the generic bugs in Starship Troopers. Just smaller. but it's kind of what it looks like to me. All right, so this gives us reinforced stabilizers. It's a okay, so it's an upgrade for our little our little like RC car looking thing. I haven't been making use of vehicles, so I'm sure this is good, but yeah, we don't use vehicles really. Maybe eventually, but not yet. Ooh, light sniper rifle technology. Light sniper rifle, huh? So is this like it's a more agile rifle that can deal quickly with small targets at range. Ah, okay. So I take it that it probably deals less damage, but like I'm assuming it deals less damage, but it uses less action points. I would assume that's the trade-off. Because everything in this game is a trade-off. There's almost no straight upgrades. Okay, looks good to me. Continue with mission. And the Chimera that has landed here, I don't know. I do. So here's one thing. We don't really actually have, like, most of my bases have no one in them, and if the Pandorans attack the base, I do think you get a little warning, but like, yeah, if they attack a base and there's no one there, I think they just take it, right? I mean, we can take it back, but I'm hoping that there will be time, even if it involves some save scumming, I'm hoping that there will be time to kind of get people to a base. But I do feel like maybe we might want to have like at least a skeleton crew of guys at every base that we have, or at least at least the important ones, just so that they can kind of react. It's just actually getting enough guys to populate all your bases is actually kind of tricky. Which, speaking of, since I do think we have enough tech and materials and all that, I had wanted to maybe make either claim up another base or make more food production. Ooh. I want to make more food production so that we can support a larger population and also have more food to trade too. Like, I think using food to trade is even bigger than having that's a bigger deal, I think, than having a bunch of guys at our bases. Well, could repair this. How much does that cost? 180 material, 120 tech. Tech is the real bottleneck in my run. I got to admit, low tech resource is kind of that really is what keeps me back most of the time. But I think how much does it cost to make some food production, to make more of that? So 200 materials, only 40. Like 40 tech is nothing. That's fine. I'd say we could make like 2 more food producers because we're good for the materials, and yeah, 80 tech wouldn't set me back too much. And the extra food that I could generate to trade, that could easily balance it out now and in the future too. So just picking bases that don't really have a lot going on, like, you know, plenty of free slots to build, right? Like PHB1, I don't even know where that base is. Oh, they don't have an energy. Oh wow, they don't have an energy generator. Kind of lacking a lot of that. Where is PHB1 actually? Where the fuck is that? Because I usually repair. Okay, I see. So yeah, I see why I didn't repair anything. That base is like right next to this one. What is even the point of that? What's the point of that? So yeah, I probably just figured, oh, it's not really worth it. Oh, I don't know. You know what? I would say that at this point, what we kind of need more of, especially going forward, is more aerial support. And we got some material, or some resources. We got some to spare right now, but we don't have a ton. I do need to keep expanding my facilities out, so we can do a 2 birds with 1 stone, and we claim up this Phoenix Storage 1. So we claim that up, we'll get a free plane out of it, and we'll also have another base, because the mist is spreading down here, we'll have another base that could theoretically detect a colony nearby. So that can work out. It's 120 tech, which is, it's always very steep. The cost is always quite steep, but I think it's worth it. Alright, and we get a free manticore. Alright. So yeah, free manticore. I need to pick a name for it though, because like if it's just manticore 1, 2, 3, 4, like it would be so hard to pick them apart on the fly. So I like to give them some kind of name so they're, you know. So let me think. I mean, well, this one is basically just going to be a combat craft. Like this is purely a combat vehicle. So I mean, maybe to get a little bit fun with it. I'm trying to remember, what were the planes called in like in XCOM, either new or old? I'm forgetting now. The Sky Ranger, like that's the troop one, but I don't think like what you would send out to just, you know, to fight the UFOs. Those weren't Sky Rangers. It was a different class of plane, but I cannot remember what the name is actually, which is weird because I've played so much XCOM. It's been a while, I guess, since I've played the modern XCOMs, but like in UFO defense, I'm trying to. Oh God, what were they called? I think my problem is that the XCOM files has so many planes, like so many planes. Oh yeah, the Firestorm. Okay, yeah, that works. That works. Yeah, the thing is, I haven't played the modern XCOM games in quite a while now, and the XCOM Files mod for UFO defense, that has like, there's like dozens of planes. I can't keep track of all the planes in that game. So Firestorm, that works. Oh wait, I forgot. Hold up. I gotta type like a human here, not Firestorm. Firestorm! You gotta shout it. Because the default is that it's all caps in this game. Okay, so we have us a fresh manticore ready to go. Also, we can actually outfit the Sphinx now. Wait, isn't the Sphinx? Oh no, what am I thinking? The Sphinx isn't the one. The Chimera, that's the other combat craft. Yeah, that's our other combat craft. So let's just load that up. Okay. So we got all the countermeasures, and we can. Let's see if we can do a little test here real quick, right? I want to make sure that you can just swap these things around as needed. So like, let's say an enemy, we got to shoot it down. The Aurora's closer. We need this module. Could I just pop it off of this one? Pop that off. Pop. Okay, yeah, you can do that, and it's instantaneous. Good to know. All right, so as long as we keep our combat crafts like anchored in a Phoenix base, we can freely swap equipment out between them, which is kind of funny if you think about it. Because like these bases are not close to each other. Like these bases are all around the world, right? So the idea that you could just freely swap out equipment between the plane, a little funny. That's a logistical thing that you know, the old XCOM games would make you think about. But considering how, like you might have to swap your loadout completely to deal with a threat in this game. I'm okay with it. This is a suspension of disbelief that I am okay with. Also, oh yeah, those Firestorms and Ravens, that was another one. I mean, I'm trying to remember some of the XCOM files ones too. There is the God, what's the one I use now to fight the UFOs? The big one. Is it the Thunderstorm? No. Might be a Thunderstorm. I forget. Again, there's too goddamn many planes and spaceships and everything else. And then you have the ultimate plane, the Avenger, which I think that's the ultimate plane in both old and new XCOM. I think. All right, but okay, we got planes. They're ready to fight, and we have a third one. We have a third plane that is also. I mean, if you get equipment for it and you get a crew for it, it'll be ready to fight too. We just need a guy to actually pilot this thing, because right now there's no one at that base, so gotta worry about that. Okay, but let's see if we can do anything to Phoenix Storage 1. So they need an energy generator or else nothing, literally nothing happens. A vehicle bay. Yeah, they recover hit points per hour, allows maintenance of 2 ground vehicles and 2 aircrafts. So I think you need that if you want to actually, like... I think you need that if you want to swap parts out. Maybe not. No, I think you can just... Okay. But I think it's if you want to restock the ammo and everything, it's got to have a vehicle bay. So, yeah, probably a good idea to get that built. Okay, so energy, that you have to have an access lift, because yeah, there's kind of need it. So, all right. Then what else we need here? Trying to think. Well, we can just look. So a security, I guess a security station would be, yeah, like, it might be a good idea to build a security station at every base. I assume this will at least give us a baseline of personnel to deal with threats, right? So especially bases that are in the mist, bases that are in the mist or gonna be in the mist, it's probably a good idea to have that. Satellite uplink is, of course, necessary, but we don't quite have the materials for it. So yeah, I think what... Okay, so like it's a bit of a diversion, but I think what might really be a good idea is any base that is currently in the mist, like, build a security station, right? I think that's probably a really good idea. Because they may come under attack at any moment. And most of my bases have literally no one in them. So, like, if I have to, like, get there in an emergency or a skeleton crew or whatever, it'd be good to have some base defense personnel. Probably a good idea. Because they're not, like, no matter what, they're not going to have a full crew, really, to fight back. The material cost is a little... You know, that's a little rough where I'm at right now, but we can afford it, and the tech is we'd still have some tech left over. So yeah, I do think just kind of securing the bases that I have is a good idea. And now we have, like, no tech, no materials, but we have lots of food. And that's the important part. As long as we have lots of food, that means we can trade. And, you know, we can trade out our food for what we need at the moment. Okay, so we have lots of base stuff going. Got research going. The Behemoth seems to be just doing its thing right now. And then the Manticore Prime is currently on way to another mission site. We'll do that. I don't think there's anything else going on. Before I start that, I don't think there's anything else going on the map that we have to deal with. I don't think so. Yeah, the Sphinx is going back to base. Just kind of keeping an eye on this guy over here. Keeping an eye on him. Alright, the Typhon Brigade is a New Jericho affiliated paramilitary group. So this isn't New Jericho, but it's affiliated with them. Okay, they've been kidnapping and executing Synedrian scientists. And yeah, let's bring their reign of terror to an end. Yeah, none of my places, well, so as far as I remember, I saw that Synedrian, I got like a thing that said they were researching the mist propeller technology, but I never saw where that went. Like, I don't know if they ever completed it or not. Like, they might not have, because it is also not, like, it's not a given. Synedrian has to, like, they have to get the tech first, and then they share it, or you steal it, whatever. But they might not get the tech, because Synedrian is a complicated faction, and I think if you don't back them in a certain way, they might not ever develop that technology. So I might have fucked that up in my diplomatic choices. I hope not. But yeah, there's no propeller tech for anyone so far. Like, this game does make you make a lot of choices, and it's not always clear where your choices are gonna go. All right, so let's get in there. Deploy the squad. I just thought, wait, this is the team that has some stunners on it. Which, yeah, stunning doesn't really help me out too much against human enemies. I don't think. I don't think there's any point in bringing them in. Also, man, yeah, we need those poison weapons. Quite a load on this one. Ooh. Okay. So yeah, let me just check something here. So, yeah, Chesty's got she's got a stun pistol equipped. I mean, mainly she's a melee, and it's the same with the sniper here. They got like a stun pistol, I think, but they got a real pistol in their backpack. So yeah, that's what they have ready, and this is in the backpack. Depending on how close the enemies are, we might want to swap some stuff out. Like, we might want to get their, their lethal guns out. But it depends if we even need that or not.
Can't wait.
Alright, so where are we? We are right in the corner of the map. I like it. I like entering a map in the corner, because that means there's nowhere to go but, like, directly forward and out. Don't have to worry if there's someone hiding behind you. Alright, we don't see anything yet. Okay. So the map isn't that large, right? Yeah, the map is not that large. I guess the enemies could be in this building right here, too. I guess no barring that, right? But yeah, I don't see anyone yet. We could get our heavy to jet jump up onto a building. They can hunker down, so I don't worry too much that our heavies are just gonna get one shot taken out. Ah, they're in the building. They're in the building. Oh boy, yeah. Oh man, look at that. Oh, that is a bad position. But now that I know that, now that I kind of see where they're at, like, yeah, I don't want him to be standing there anymore.
Ready.
Honestly, there's worse positions that the heavy could be in. So I think just hunker down. Like, I don't really worry the heavy's gonna get killed, because they are very tough, especially with hunker down in play. But now we know, yeah, now we know kind of where the enemy's at. They're all over here. So I need to be somewhere where I can get a good shot on them. Okay, actually, if we kind of stand further back, we'd have a better chance of hitting.
Here I am. Let's do this.
But I don't want to just stand out in the middle of the field here and, you know, get shot up, right? Don't really want to do that. So we'll just inch a little closer and see where that takes us. And I guess we do want to actually, we do want to get into that area. Okay, and then I have another heavy. I got so many heavies. Oh, we could jet jump a heavy right up here, right next to this guy. I don't think that would really necessarily be a good idea. There's not a lot we could actually do to him, but you know, that is a possibility. But I think the smarter option would probably be to jet jump like over here. So at least we're providing them with a second target, and we're still hunkering down. So the heavies are just kind of like, they're decoys right now.
I'll be right there.
And what kind of shot can we get? Oh, come on. No. Nope. Not going for that one.
Moving in quick.
Okay. And the last one is we got Chesty here. Chesty the melee. I don't think there's any I don't think there's any way we can get Chesty like right up into the thick of combat. Like not quick enough to really matter. And as far as I can tell, the only way on the rooftop there is from the back, unless you're a heavy and you jet jump.
Advancing.
So let's just get Chesty close enough that she can maybe ask someone a question next turn.
Let's show them what.
Okay, but you won't be able to do anything, yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, they're getting behind us. Damage the axe. Oh, he's getting the axe next turn. Definitely. Oh, okay, there's a lot more guys than I thought there were. There's a lot more of them than I thought there was in this map. I thought what we saw was pretty much gonna be it. Oh, goddamn rockets. Goddamn rockets. Okay. I'm very happy they have low accuracy. Like those rockets, when they hit, they're devastating, but they seem to miss like 90% of the time. Oh, that's a... Okay, so it'll last a few turns. So yeah, if you get anywhere, if you do anything with the fire, then then you'll get put on fire. Great. That's a sniper. Oh boy, we got snipers.
You thought you could beat the good guys?
Okay. So yeah, this all hurts. This hurts real good. I would like to heal our heavy. Then again, they don't necessarily need it. They don't necessarily need the healing. But I think we want to get our guys out of this, we want to get them out of the line of fire back here. I didn't realize how open we were.
Ready?
But let's see what our sniper can do first. So they got their own sniper over there. Deuterino. Might be able to get him. Might. I don't know. Don't know about that one. We can try. We can try and get a shot on him. The sniper is kind of... this one we got a better shot, but I think Chesty can probably get over there and murder him this turn. Probably. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. No shot for you.
Let's do this.
So just hide. Alright. Who can the heavy shoot? This guy. So I want to get out of the fire, right? But I do think taking this heavy out would be a good idea. Like before we move, at least try. He's okay, he's dazed, so that's a start. Now can we get out of here? Get out of fire. Get out of fire. Okay, where I move is going to depend entirely on how good we take these guys out. All right.
Let's do this.
Yeah, like our next move really depends on how good we can kill these guys. So all right. So I don't like the heavy, I don't like the sniper. Lots of things to not like in here. But we know how bad snipers can be. We know that.
Target hit.
So I think going for the sniper is the smart choice. Like, yeah, the heavy hurts too, but sniper. Also, the sniper's kind of blocking the way here. Okay. Okay, Cito in here. I'm trying to, like, kill the sniper just so we can move past him. Okay.
That was a good kill.
And now maybe go for that other heavy up here. Well, he's dazed, right? He's dazed, he can't really do anything, or he can't do a lot next turn. So I guess now we want to go for this guy. Armor. Yeah, okay, so I think because of his heavy armor, let's move away from these guys and just try to, yeah. Let's just try and get in here.
Gotta keep going.
So let's try and melee kill this one to death, if possible. Close, close. I don't think we're gonna get the kill on him. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get a kill. But pretty close, actually. Pretty close. And oh yeah, right, we have another we have another heavy up here. Completely forgot that we have another heavy in play.
We got him.
That noise when that one went down. Okay, so yeah, don't worry about him. He's dazed. But let's quick aim and try to kill or at least damage the last guy standing.
Zooming in.
It's all about just trying to mitigate what they're gonna do next turn. Okay, and then let's just
Moving to position.
yeah, just get out of the fire. Okay. All right, not in fire anymore. You can't really do anything else though. Can't really do anything else. So I just keep hunkering down. And Elaine, yeah, Elaine's just in a bad spot to try and react to anything, so Okay. Oh, so okay, like when an enemy is dazed, I thought that meant they can't like do anything the next turn, but I guess they still can. I'll have to look up what dazed means in this game exactly then. Oh no, there was another guy hidden. They really like their incendiary grenades. They really like them.
Help.
We need to do some healing next turn.
Clean up some filth.
We need healing.
You can't touch us.
Oh yeah, this ain't looking good. Okay. Oh no, our gun's disabled. Yeah, that's really not good. Okay, yeah. So let's just back this up a little bit. Get away from the fire.
Focus.
And we kind of just have to use the turn to heal up as much as we can.
No choice but to keep going.
Alright, let's see, it's gonna take a lot just to get Sito out of the fire. But also, yeah, Sito's gun seems to be, or their arms are damaged, so they can't really do anything. Oh man, this one went this one went south pretty quickly.
What's our plan?
Okay, what can we do here? So I think everyone who needs healing, they've gotten it. That's good. Yeah, our sniper can... They can see this guy, but will they hit? Probably not. Oh no, okay, good. They got it. They done it. Then Overwatch him. Okay, Chesty can still dash and all that, so, And we don't want to put Chesty in a, like, hyper-dangerous situation. We want her to have a chance to survive. I think that's an okay chance, I think. What's my grenade chance? Probably gonna miss. It's a little tricky, but I could do a quick aim. I can't quick aim twice. Can't do a double quick aim. So then I think probably we want to like
Moving now.
Let's see how this works. I just want the best shot I can possibly have. Okay, and then Chesty can get in there and do something. But before that, we still have a heavy who is... Okay, a heavy can still do something. I'm trying to be mindful about where I position anyone, but this heavy's completely undamaged.
I'm on the move.
Yeah, I know. Everything went really... It got really hectic in here really quickly. New Jericho really like their fire grenades. Also, like, so this is their non-heavy armor. I do like to me that looks very Starship Troopers / RoboCop, somewhere in between there. I like their armor style. Okay, probably have the best chance to just hit them around there. Not enough. Not enough. We're getting lots of not enough here. Okay, I'm not in a position where I can bonk him to death. That's unfortunate.
Gotta keep going.
Alright, well, I guess I could do like a basic bonk. The basic bonk. Alright. And then I mean, I do have this, but I don't think it'll really. I don't think the stun pistol will really do what you want it to do here. So I kind of just have to back out. Yeah, the backing out's really the only option on that one. Okay, well, let's see where it goes. Yeah, I've seen people that like they don't like the body part targeting. They don't like that. Or I guess they think it's tedious is the thing. Like it slows things down. But for me, the limb targeting is the absolute best part. I love that. Like, yeah, it sucks to have your guy's arm, you know, disabled and now they can't shoot their gun. Yeah, that sucks, but it gives you so many options for dealing with things. I kind of forgot there, or I either forgot or I didn't see that there was a sniper back there. Okay, can't really do anything there. Yeah, no good options here. See, Sito's badly injured.
Making haste.
Some characters, they're just gonna, they're out for this battle. But hey, no second arm. Grenade. Good job. Good job. Oh man, he fucked that one up hard. Okay, we got a sniper over here still. Got a little bit of a sniper standoff. Might be able to... I don't know, like, we may or may not be able to do anything here. We'll see.
Channel open.
Okay, that guy's still alive. I mean, Chesty could probably kill him.
Ready for action.
But, actually, Chesty could kill the guy over there, too. Or that sniper. Wait, actually, that might be the best use of Chesty, is getting in here and killing that sniper. That might be the best use. That one will... It will try and shoot. So maybe if we're gonna move, we might want to move with a heavy first. Just because, you know, they won't trigger anything. Or they'll trigger it, but, like, they're a heavy. They can take the shot. So I can do this if I, yeah, there we go. Oh, it still hit look at that. It still hit Chesty because he was going, he tried to shoot through Chesty to hit him. That kind of sucks. I didn't see that one coming. Didn't see that one coming. So Chesty will have to get revenge. But this guy should be dead now. Yeah, even when you miss, it still works out. And yeah, like, sometimes like just disabling the enemy's arm or their weapon or both, like it definitely changes the dynamics, you know. And I also like how some enemies, you know, they're heavily armored in most places, but then they have like those little unarmored parts, right? And if you're very accurate and careful, you can totally shoot them there, right? I love that. Absolutely love that. But the complaint that I heard people who don't like the game, but like XCOM, it's basically, yeah, they just think that the extra time that it takes to aim manually and all that, it's like it takes away from the overall game. Like, oh, I'm wasting so much time. But I think that's maybe if you're only looking at the game purely in a like turns, right? That's all that matters. Then yeah, it takes more time, but I mean, like you're getting a lot out of it, right? You're getting a lot of mileage out of the time that you put in to aim, you know? It's not superfluous. And I guess some people also, they have the thing where it's like, oh, but if you can just manually aim, then percentage, you know, my percentages, the stats mean nothing, but that's not true. Like, accuracy as a stat is still incredibly important in this game. Because you as a player, yes, you can aim your mouse real good, champ, but if your guy doesn't have any accuracy, he's not going to hit anything. So, like, the stats and all that, they do matter very much, but it's just also, you know, player skill in determining what's a good target, that matters too now. But it is different. That's the main thing. It's something different you got to think about. I'm just having him like huddle up in a corner.
Loud and clear.
Just huddle in the corner and hope you don't die.
Here goes.
And I'm still gonna try and throw grenades at this guy. I'm gonna try. Disabled his arm! I believe that means he can't shoot gun anymore. Great. That works out. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. To be fair, I can think of some strategy games that I've played where the amount of time it takes for like turns to resolve, it can get really slow, and it does impact your enjoyment of the game. But it's more things like I think of like 4X strategy games, right? There was one I think it was Sword of the Stars 2 or something, but like another otherwise game I liked, but yeah, it had a little bit of a problem where the turns in the game would get longer and longer as the game went on, and a lot of it was just that the game was optimized poorly. And like basically every turn, the game was actually simulating every move that every player was making in the entire galaxy, right? And the battles, the battles, they don't have an auto resolve. They have to play out. So you would be sitting there waiting for like 10 minutes while the AI is having a real-time battle during their turn with each other, right? And that ain't very fun. But yeah, it's not the strategy that slowed that down. It's poor game design decisions. That's what slowed that down. So I will say there is an argument to be had that, you know, slow turns can feel bad, but it depends. It depends on why the turn is slow, right? Oh. Did that guy just drop dead, or uh-oh. Nice! Oh, what's he doing? I think he was running at us, and then, or he was maybe trying to run away, and then he saw a guy here, and it's like, oh. But Elaine did well. She did well last turn with that Overwatch shot. I think she can just murder this man now. Or she could. Hold up. Gotta get a little closer. Gotta get out of the corner. Look at this RoboCop looking. I love his armor, I do. But now let's blow his head off. So where's my aiming reticle is so tiny. Yeah, there it is. There's the reticle. Look, it's so tiny you can literally shoot him in the eyeball. Oh, Vexus, hey. Oh, making the food. No, oh, you reminded me I'm getting hungry now. I had pancakes with some vanilla sauce for breakfast, but honestly, pancakes aren't really that filling. They're really not. I could go for some more. Alright, so surprisingly not that much EXP to go around. Yeah, no, not all that much, but I guess it was a special diplomatic mission, so the point wasn't XP. Oh man, Vexus, chicken and rice. That is a good combo. That reminds though, today I made. So yesterday I made gravy. Right, we were a little low on food, so no meat, just the veg. Oh, Achievo, nice. Friends with everyone achievement. But yeah, so yesterday I made like mashed potatoes with peas, so just all veg, and then I made a gravy with some broth, some chicken broth. I made a nice thick gravy sauce. God, it came out really good, and I still have a lot left over. So today I'm gonna make mashed potatoes again. Not sure on the vegetable, but chicken schnitzel. I think that my chicken gravy, I think it would go really good, kind of drizzled over some chicken schnitzel. I think that would be amazing. Oh, I have not tried making shepherd's pie. That's the meaty one. Have not. Although I'm trying to think what all is in that. I'm trying to think if that is similar to like a fricassee, which is, you know, a bunch of veggies, and then you got your gravy, and then some kind of meat in there too. Which I would just call that a chicken pot pie, funny enough. But yeah, I'm in the mood for any of that right now. But really, I don't make gravy enough. I love gravy. Sorry for the distraction, but yeah, a little chat distraction. But yeah, I'm getting hungry now too. But I can make very good gravy. I can make it out of broth. I can make it with like mushrooms. Mushroom gravy is pretty good. But either way, I love a good thick sauce like that. And it goes with so much too. Like it goes with just about anything. Like, well, biscuits, right? Gravy and biscuits. I mean, yeah, the thing about a sauce, Vexus, is you kind of have to boil it down a bit. Or, you know, you gotta let it boil down some. Not too quickly, but yeah, let it boil down. Though there's also just sauce binders that you can get. Like, put starch in it. You don't need you don't need an official sauce binder. You can just use starch, right? So just add starch and that'll thicken it up. Like, yeah, you can just sprinkle stuff in there to thicken sauce up. That works too. I guess flour would work as well, but I'd use just like starch, not starch, not flour. And there is like specific thickening agents that you can get to add to sauce. So thickening up isn't too bad, you know, or you just let it boil down. But yeah, it only comes out too thin if you don't give it enough time. Yeah, cornstarch. Cornstarch would work. That would, or any starch, any kind of starch. All right, but it's okay. We're allied now with Sanhedrian. That's nice. I guess I thought we were. I thought we were allied already, but I guess now it's like we're like double allied. Or I think it was that our goals aligned before, and now we're actually like real proper allies. So cool. So what does this say? We can So they will cooperate on finding a solution. Oh, nice. So they'll cooperate with us now. I'm not sure what that means exactly, but cool. And we can now actively participate in Synedrian research projects. So I think what that means is that we can, like, help them along with their research, I think. I'll have to have a look at that. But I guess now we get plot.
They're dead. Good. I abhor violence, but there are actions that simply cannot be tolerated. And so the alliance between Synedrian and the Phoenix Project is sealed. Not the way I had imagined it, to be honest, but I suppose it's appropriate enough for the most horrifying time in human history. Now let's work on surviving long enough to build a world without death squads.
All right, so we're on the Synedrian train.
We still have a lot of work ahead of us, making the world a better place. Well, it's certainly not an easy task.
So lots of resources, which is good since we were kind of low. I mean, our rep with Synedrian's is doing great now, but yeah, New Jericho is okay. That one actually took us down. Ouch, but it's still repairable. I would hope. I'd hope we can still repair that. Yeah, I mean, look, we're still over 50% with everyone, right? That's I think that's doing good. I think that's called doing great. Now, I'm really curious. It said we could help them, like we can participate in their research. I'm curious how that works exactly. So let me save. So what is this? Multi-sensor threat detection. Huh. Okay. I mean, I'm not really seeing much. Oh, here it is. Ally research. Ally research. So currently, I guess they're researching the Venom crossbow development. It's gonna take them 8 days. Wow. God damn, they research really slow. Like, it takes them 8 days to figure out how to make a crossbow. I think we discovered nuclear fission in like 12 hours. Okay, but otherwise, let's look at diplomacy. So yeah, now it's just defend their havens. Yep. It's not great that so far the only people who aren't hostile is... So apparently Jericho is not hostile to Synedrian, and Synedrian is not hostile to Anu, but Anu is hostile to both of them, which is kind of funny. So yeah, I guess we need to work on our Jericho reputation a little bit. I guess that's what we got to work on. Everybody seems to hate them. I don't know if there's any way to turn that around. Okay, but yeah, I guess we're in good standing. We have a decent amount of resources to work with. The behemoth is still out and roaming. I don't like that very much. But otherwise, I feel like we're in a pretty good place. Nice. How much does it cost to activate another base, I wonder? Because we do always need more bases. Like, the South Pole, right? Gotta get that South Pole. So we're up to 130 tech and 780 materials to activate a new base. We can't do that just yet. Unfortunate. But hey, we have a point of interest on the South Pole. That means we can start exploring down there. So that's good. That's at least good. Alright, what to do now? Well, I guess we do need, we need, do we have any recruits that we can get? In one day. We kind of just need someone to pilot the plane down here. Like, They don't need to have equipment or anything, but we need someone who can pilot a plane. That way they can take the plane and maneuver it to a different base, you know? But I guess maybe what we should probably do is make sure the bases that we have are functioning. So they're repairing stuff down here. We could use more satellite coverage. That's always a thing. So that's 250 materials. That is a little on the costly side right now, but it would give us coverage over the outbreak that is currently spreading further in that direction. I mean, let me think. Is there anywhere else where a satellite coverage would be more appreciated? Like, do we have anywhere else that would maybe be more beneficial? I don't think so. If we had the South Pole, yeah, but without it, no. Now, so far there have been no outbreaks over here around Australia, but that's gonna change. So we'll eventually want to get, like, a base down here, at least, but, I guess it can wait. So the thing is, right now, there is mist creeping over this away, but it's not, like... It's not an immediate threat, although, wait a second. We got more mist coming over here. A new outbreak has popped up right here. This base... Eventually this base might be in a good place to at least cover some of that, but this one would be better. But we don't have it. God, too many choices. So, I mean, also, oh, wait, what am I even thinking? So we have a third combat plane, and I am very sure we're gonna need it pretty soon. So we've got a third plane, but we don't have all the systems yet, and the Behemoth and its spawn are kind of the biggest problem on the Geoscape right now. So what we might want is to have another set of, like another set of weapons, maybe some more suppression systems. Like we don't have the fire suppression yet. But I'm thinking if, like, maybe, okay, we can't build armor plates, we don't have the materials. But we might want to get more of the weapons, right? Like, yeah, this railgun here, right? So yeah, this railgun, it ignores armor. So that would probably be something we want. I'm very sure we'll encounter some enemy planes or flying monsters. I'm sure we'll encounter them with armor. And we're getting the laser gun too. That's I think we already got the laser gun. That's good. Let's bump this up. Okay, so yeah, this gives us anti-armor weapons. The laser gun, I'd say the laser gun is just good all around. Like, it's high accuracy and I like it. So I'd say maybe the laser is just kind of a good go-to for any situation. Let's see, this would allow us to do fire damage. So yeah, I can see the value on that. I think just having something, at least something for every situation would be a good idea. Oh, Vexus. Sorry, I'm getting caught up in the strategy. But for other things, again, we've been keeping it simple. The problem is we're both very, well, I like to try new things, but we do tend to get stuck in routine when it comes to food. So I don't get to make too many different things very often. Not even like when we just try a fast food restaurant or something, like we tend to always get the same stuff and order from the same places, so we don't get a lot of variety. Though the wife does really like some Asian dishes, so every now and then we just, you know, get some kind of Asian food from somewhere. But that's kind of your standard like noodle or rice dish with, you know, duck or chicken. Like nothing too interesting there. But yeah, we are creatures of habit, unfortunately. So it's hard to branch out. Okay, so I think I got the flares, that's coming. We got the laser. So I think it's just more missile systems is what we'd want. So we got fire damage on that one, and this is the default, right? So, okay, yeah, I guess you want to have some fire damage as an option. Move that on. I want to make this armor for my guys, but honestly, the behemoth is such an immediate threat that we kind of have to figure out ways to deal with it, like now. So everything else gets paused for a moment. Okay, but yeah, this would give me a good range of tools to use, so that's something. I do like that I can fairly freely swap out equipment between, you know, the various planes. I like that. That's good. Now, I guess the only other thing is, we probably want to make sure that every base that we do have operational, that it has an actual vehicle bay, since that's where we do our swapping, right? Okay, so PHB, that one needs to be fixed up. Okay. Man, I'd wanted to do so much with my bases, but we do not have the resources for it. So I think maybe the next thing to do is to trade, right? We need to trade some resources and try to fill in the blanks where we're missing stuff, but there's got to be a better way to get like bulk resources, right? There has to be some way, because I feel like I'm just behind all the time. There's got to be something I'm missing. Okay, so the Manticore, trying to think. Yeah, the Manticore is out over here now. So what might I want to do with the Manticore? Well, I guess the Manticore, everybody's really injured, right? They're super injured on the Manticore, so let's send that back to home base since they recover the best there. Yeah, soldiers are exhausted. Like right now, I only have one proper, like fully fleshed out base that can heal my guys properly. So it's probably a good idea to get more bases that have med bays and stuff. But for now, this works. So yeah, everybody back to home. Keeping an eye on the behemoth, but it's just roaming. Switch back to main save. Okay, so I think for now all we can really do is kind of like let everyone recover. Okay, nothing bad happening so far. A speed of development. Okay, so now, oh, what's this? Quick response passenger module. Provides +4 passenger slots and increases aircraft speed. That's nice. I think isn't that about this? It's the equivalent of the farm module, I think. Like the farm module does about the same thing, except this makes the plane faster too. So I'd say this might be an upgrade to the farm module. The farm module, I think what that one does is it gives it gives some passive stamina recovery, which is nice, but I think, I honestly think being able to get to your destination quicker is probably better overall. And then we got more, some more things we can pop onto the Aspida, which I would like to actually make the Aspida that we do have. I'd like to make it better. But, yeah, other things in the moment. Oh, didn't click too fast. So let's take a look. What do you need to make this, this new module? 75 tech and 600 materials. That's quite a lot. Yeah, it's quite a lot, but it increases geoscape speed by 250, which that's pretty nice actually. Like you compare it to the farm module here, and yeah, this it just recovers everyone's stamina on board, which is nice. That is nice, but it's nice, but like it doesn't help you to fight. Also, it doesn't help you to get to the mission before the mission expires either. That's another thing. Like I don't think I'd put the passenger upgrade and all. I don't think I'd put that on like a fighter plane, but just being able to get to your destination quicker, yeah, that's kind of important. Like the Manticore, so the Manticore has a speed of 500, and this would bump that up to 750, which is pretty nice. I think the Helios is the fastest. The Helios has 650 speed, so it would make the Manticore faster than a Helios. Very nice. And I guess if you put it on the Helios, it would make it, you know, it'd make it even faster. But yeah, the Helios is kind of low durability, and you can only have, it like has very low capacity. Or I guess what else you could do is you could slap that module onto a Jericho Thunderbird, because the Thunderbird has a 3 crew capacity, so, or even the Disciples Zeppelin thing, because I think that can have, with the right module, up to 8 people on it, and it would actually make it fast enough to use, right? So yeah, I see a lot of uses in that, but but yeah, I think we're have to wait a bit on it. Resources low. Also, hey there, Burn. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Only 1 death so far in the whole run. Though, man, Burn almost died in that last mission. Got set on fire and everything. Broken arms and set on fire, but pulled through. Or that was the mission before last, but still. Okay, so Sphinx crew is just recovering. And yeah, I guess we could trade for food, but I'm gonna wait till the next day because there should be new personnel that we can recruit, right? Next day, I think. Yeah, available in 0 days. Nervous saving intensifies. Okay. So we're just letting time advance a little bit because there's a lot going on the geoscape. I think the Sphinx crew is, health-wise, they're good. But I think their stamina is not... Yeah, because Burn got so messed up. Stamina's still a little bit low there. I could swap someone else in, I guess, but I like this team. Okay, so everyone is back at home base, just recovering now. We have a lot of planes at home base. So I do feel like we should probably like send guys out to do stuff. Not sure what, but to do something. Okay, it looks like everybody's good to go on the Sphinx crew now. So maybe let's maybe send the Sphinx team out to I don't know, they can go out and, like, explore, right? Explore, scavenge. And then the Manticore team, if a haven comes under attack, they can deal with it. And then the Firestorm, well, we need someone we can put on there to get it out of that base. Okay, Marauder. Alright, that's the component for the plane. It's good to go. Poison weapons is the next research. We got a lot of research to do, but I'm not really sure what's more important than anything else right now. I guess we could do antediluvian proto-civilization. That one's kind of just been on the list for a while now. That's a day and 6 hours. I mean, that's not terrible. Not terrible, but oh, then we got the advanced bionic. We're not even using bionics right now, but how about this plane, right? I'd like a new plane technology would be nice. Okay. So yeah, I guess one crew recovering, the other just going out to explore. No time for exploration. I knew it was gonna happen. So Fort Travis is under attack. Where's that at? Okay, it's pretty close. It's pretty close. New Jericho has overwhelming force on this one, so I don't think they're in much danger. We'll have plenty of time to respond to it. Then I guess the question is, who's, like, injured here? Okay, Chesty's the most injured on this team. We could swap Chesty out and put someone else in. Like, who do we got in reserve right now? We got good old Jason Voorhees, but he's currently awaiting. He is awaiting a set of armor to wear, so he's not going to be ready for a while. Needs a weapon too. Oh, we have Citizen Eileen. We got her for free in the mission that destroyed the haven she came from. And we got Kramer, right? I haven't even field tested these guys yet. The technician, no idea what like how they'll actually perform. But Citizen Eileen has just been chilling in base for a little bit, so let's see what she has right now. So she's fully decked out. She's got armor. She's got weapons. She's ready to go. Could get her the gunslinger perk, maybe up her stats a little bit. And her stats are okay. Speed could be a little higher, but I mean, for a sniper, she's fine. Yeah, I know. It's the Synedrian armor. Like all the Synedrian armor, it looks very Mass Effect. Kind of like how all of the New Jericho stuff. It looks like a weird mix between like Warhammer Space Marines and RoboCop, depending on what class it's for. And then all the Disciple gear like that just looks like fantasy stuff. Like they have such a different style on all of them. And then the Phoenix Project just gets this very generic looking, you know, generic not XCOM gear, right? Totally not XCOM gear. So, okay. Oh, Gunslinger, the Gunslinger's pretty good. It comes in very good use, but considering how we don't have a lot of will points, right? Not a lot of will points to throw around right now. They have an Overwatch focus, which is nice. Yeah, they're very good at overwatching. That's tricky. It's always tricky to know what I want to go for with a character. Or at least what I want to go for first, right? But I know how Gunslinger can come in a lot of use. Like that comes in handy very frequently with characters that have it. But yeah, let's Okay, so we got to take someone out, right? Chesty's not doing the best right now. She got hurt a lot in the last mission she was on. So let's take Chesty out. And Citizen Eileen, we'll put her in. Alright. And oh, Willem Dafoe leveled up too. Let's handle that. Minus 10% damage from adjacent enemies. When enemies get up in his face, he takes less damage. That's nice. I'd say that's worth taking. Wait, hold up. Before we take that, he needs a second class. Well, so as far as a second class goes, I think honestly, I'm a big fan of mixing assault with heavy. Other things can work just fine too, but I kind of really like the assault heavy combo. Like, it gives you lots of goodies to play around with. Like, I really like return fire. That return fire can make quite a difference. And yeah, Burn, I kind of feel like some of the designs, it's so different that that is to legally make it distinct from XCOM. Alright, so let's see. I'm trying to think what will benefit me the most on Mr. Dafoe here. So right now his willpower is pretty low because well, because of the delirium, right? But then again, getting return fire is, yeah, it's worth dipping into the Phoenix pool for. It's straight worth it. Alright. So the Manticore Prime team, I do believe they are ready to go. So we'll send them out. And okay, so now we just have the combat planes, they're good to go. So where'd the Behemoth go? The Behemoth is underwater. So the Behemoth is currently, it's chilling out underwater, and it will pop up and get ready to, like, it'll pop out of somewhere and cause problems for us soon enough. But we have a moment, alright? We have a brief moment where things are okay. So basically, we're gonna forget about it for a little bit. And then when it comes back, it's gonna pop up in a place we're totally unprepared to defend, and oh, it's gonna be fun. That's why it's a good idea to kind of have your assault planes just sprinkled around the globe, so they're ready to, you know, to snap into action wherever they're needed. So I got one over here, kind of covering the North and South Americas. And then, yeah, we have one stored here. And then we got one down here. But that one, probably want to move that one over here at some point. Like, maybe move it into Asia so that it can respond around here. But we need more crew for that. Okay, so let's defend Haven. Oh, poison weapons, that's nice. Got the Chimera grenade, so a poison grenade. Oh, hey, look, we can research. I see how it works. Okay, so you can basically like help them to research, and I guess it'll go along quicker then. Do I need the Venom crossbow? I don't know. I'd kind of rather go for the stuff that I already have on my list right now. I'd kind of rather go for that. And we still haven't researched the Anu religion at all. We might want to do that just because it gives a good amount of materials and food. Like that's actually a really, really good bonus. I think probably worth it to go for that research for that reason alone, that it pays. Okay, they're just chilling here. We'll have them explore. potential scavenging site, maybe. New recruits are in the pool. Okay. Before I do that, so we want to send a recruit down to Phoenix Storage 1. That's the important thing. Like, I just want a plane pilot, basically. Someone to pilot the plane. I don't know that it matters who or how many people are on a plane. I don't think it matters. So, okay, Phoenix Storage 1. They got the plane there. So we got choice of a sniper or a technician. But both of these are pretty much just going to be used to pilot the plane, and not really much of anything else. But I guess, I don't know, I guess a sniper can't hurt, or... Well, the technician costs less food. They cost quite a bit less food, so they might be more worth it. It's like 40 less food, so yeah. They're our new pilot. And then, do I want the sniper? Snipers are good, but I don't know. I'm gonna hold off on it for now. But, okay, let's see. So now, down here at Phoenix Storage, there we go, they're on the Firestorm now. So, okay. We got pilots for all of our planes, that's good. And they need a name of some kind. They need a proper name. I mean, all they are is they're just a pilot. They're just a pilot. We could literally just name them Pilot. You could literally just name them Pilot. How about this? Until we find a better meme name, until we get a better meme for them, they're just Pilot. Also, the wife is home. I see her pulling up, and, well, I've already said I'm getting pretty hungry. I'm getting quite hungry. Pancakes was not enough. So I think this is a good point to leave it off on. We'll deal with that next time around. But I hope you all had fun. As brief as you were here, Burn. I hope you all had fun. We're doing it. We're making it. Humanity, yeah. All right. Till next time. Later.